Good morning. It's about 9:39 in the morning. And I hope you guys are enjoying your holiday. This is the last week of 2020. Now I know you got people laying all over your floor. I don't know how you guys are going to do it with everything going on with this pandemic. But I know that people got together. Patricia Hardin McFadden is on here. Good morning. I know that you have friends that are over and family that are sleeping on the couch in your guest room. Maybe some are at a hotel. Erica Moses, good morning, love to you. Phyllis J.C. Jacore, from Louisiana. I just left there. Vernie Henderson, how you doing? What's going on? How's the family? Nicole Nelson, Glenda George. So since your family are here, I want you to click tag and share, or just tell them, I need you to hear something. So I'm going to give you a moment to do that. In fact, what I'd like for you to do is have a watch party. Maybe they're in some other part of the world looking. Baby Gel. Like that name. How you doing? God bless you. Yolanda is on here. And so Avis, Odom, I miss seeing you. God bless you. Toshiba Smallwood. It's good to see you all. India Baker. And so here we go. Good morning, AP, Assistant Pastor, or Pastor Michelle. My husband is upstairs and he is going in. Priscilla, God bless you. He is going in. His face is in the pillow. He is the great Apostle Freddie Gooden III, my amazing husband. Good morning, Pastor Cameron Washington. He says, good morning, my sister. And so I want you guys to go ahead and have a watch party. I'll give you a couple moments to do that while I sip in my coffee. I'm going to give you a secret. You know what's good in coffee? Honey. If you stop using sugar, put honey in your coffee. Oh, it's the bee's knees. Johnny, how are you? God bless you. Songbird, I still owe you to get on a flight and get here and sing for us. I haven't forgot. Zelda, God bless you. So, are you guys having a watch party? Do it. I guarantee you it's going to be worth it. Where's the baby? Ashley? No baby yet? All right. Okay, here we go. Well, Merry Christmas to you all, and I hope that you guys are celebrating really good. Travis, I miss seeing you. There is only a couple of more weeks for 2020. And if you are listening to me and I'm listening to you, how many really can't wait for 2020 to go? If this is you, just go, give an angry face, because we all want 2020 to get out of here. We want 2020 to get out of here. And people are saying, well, it don't mean that 2021 is going to be any better. Oh, yes, it is. It's already started. So God bless you. Jenny Bean. Norris, haven't seen you in a while. And so since you guys are on here, let's have a conversation or let's converse. 2,100 people under the sound of my voice. I want to tell you something. In 2021, what we're going to do is we're going to ask God to help us. Cherry Jenkins, God bless you. How are you? I want you to pray, and we're going to pray because sometimes people don't know how to pray. But our prayer is going to be, Lord, help me to handle the mishandle. Now, you had a watch party, good. And so I'm going to say this to you, Regis Anthony, and to all of you. Everyone, you got to repeat after me. Now, here we go. Say, Lord, help me handle the mishandle. Okay, do it again. Say, Lord, help me to handle the mishandle. Okay, y'all sound good because as I begin to say it, I heard a few of you, wherever you are, say it with me. Y'all been to church before. Stop playing. And so, what do I mean by this? I want to read something to you. In Matthew's 21, go all the way down to 6, it says this. The disciples went and did as Jesus had instructed them. I'm going somewhere. And the disciple, that means the chosen few. God bless you, Bishop Coswell Jackson, Mother Laura Jackson, we're praying. She lost her brother. We're praying. What Jesus did is he chose specifically, and the word is specifically. Someone put that up. Mona, God bless you. Someone put that up specifically. He specifically allowed a certain amount of people to go with him. Now, that's what he did. He allowed a specific individual group, a sector, not a clique. But specifically, he had to choose individuals who understood his purpose. Now, I'm going somewhere. And so what had happened is the disciples went and they did as Jesus instructed them to do. They brought the donkey and the cloak, and they placed their cloak on them as Jesus sat on it. And so they took something, a cloak, a piece of cloth. A cloak is something you put around you. See, I'm kind of keeping myself warm as I drink this coffee and eat this good old slice of pie. And so they took the cloak and they set it on an ass, set it on a donkey. And what they did is they did this because they knew they got instructions. And so what they did, they followed the instructions. I'm going somewhere. And so they followed the specific instructions, and Jesus sat on it. He sat on it, and a large crowd spread their cloaks too on the road. Watch this. They took the same cloak because they saw the disciples doing something. God, this is good to me. And so what they did is, not only did they follow the instructions of the Father, people who were watching them begin to follow the instructions too. Someone say specific. I'm going somewhere. It's going to get good. And so what happened, Keisha say what happened, and she did it. They took the cloak and they began to put it on the road. Mother Adele, I love you so much. That's my mother-in-law. They put it on the road because they were watching the 12. They took their cloak up. See, I'm saying this because repetition is the mother of learning, and somebody needs to get this. They took their cloak. They watched the disciples. They said, oh, they doing it. Do it too. Oh, they doing it. Do it too. Watch this. Oh, they're doing it. Do the same thing that we see them doing. Okay, I'm going somewhere. Say, Lord, help me handle the mishandle. Okay, here we go. So since they put it down, some of them did not have it. And so the others took a branch from a tree called a palm tree, and they began to spread it down on the road too. Watch this. Because they didn't have a cloak, they said, no, we're going to follow the instructions too. Oh, no, So they cut down branches from the, now everybody know Easter, we done did that. Perhaps we'll get Palm Sunday this year. And so remember, you used to take that palm and used to make the crosses out of it. I was good at that. And so since they did not have the cloak, they said something is happening and we want to be part of this too. They cut down the palms and they laid them down because they did not have. Watch this. They spread these palms on the road. The crowd went ahead of him, and those who followed said, I'm going to shout. So they were saying, we know something going down, and we ain't going to miss out. Now, I got 2,800 people tagging and sharing. Don't go nowhere. Have a watch party. It's going to go deeper. They said, Hosanna, son of David. Blessed is the one who comes in the name of the Lord. Hosanna in the highest in heaven. Jesus entered Jerusalem, and the whole city was stirred and asked, what's going on? Who is this? What's going on? Who is this? What's going on? Keisha in Florida. Who is this? And the crowd answered, excuse me? This individual is Jesus, the prophet of Nazareth in Galilee. May the Lord add a blessing to the reading of the word. I'm saying, Lord, help me handle the mishandle. Now, why am I saying this? I'm saying this because most people don't understand that you were, in fact, mishandled. And the mishandling of you is because they did not know who you were. We're in the holiday season, right? No, I'm not just your cousin. I'm not just your mama. I'm just not your auntie. I'm not just the cousin that you talk about. And now we sit here and act like everything okay. I, my dear, happen to represent the Most High. See, people mishandled you because they were not clear on your position with God. Now, if they were clear with their position, okay, now people want to get deep. Now they want to cry. Hold on. They were not clear with your position with the Most High. They were not clear with your position with the Most High. My position with the Most High kept you out of jail. My position with the Most High is the reason we all sit here today. My position with the Most High. Okay, now 2,900 people click tagging and sharing. Hold on, wait a minute. Don't go nowhere because I got to go deeper. Why would you say, be careful now how you wait. Why would you say, Lord, help me to handle the mishandle? Because if people knew who you were, they would not have handled you the way they did. If people, I'm going to say it again. Hold on now. I can't talk right now. Hold on now. If people knew who you were, they would not have handled you the way they did during the course of the year. Hold on. We're going into a new year in about 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 days. And people have to understand, you didn't handle me when I lost my job right. You did not handle me when they took my car. You did not handle me right. You best to understand in 2020, God gonna show you exactly who I am. Wait a minute. Hold on now. Wait a minute. There were 12 disciples. It was Peter, James, John, Andrew, Bartholomew, James, the lesser of the young, Judas, Matthew, Philip, Simeon, and Thomas, the doubter. And so all of these individuals, they walk with Jesus. Pay attention. But suppose I told you that there were 72 of them that started out. There were 72 that started out, and then the 12. And guess what? Good old 3 friends, Peter, James, and John. And so why am I saying this? I'm saying this because people have got to understand that God is looking for the faithful few, just like you. God is saying, I am looking for people who know how to handle my people of God. I'm looking. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. That's good. See, in your house right now, we just celebrated, we was around the Christmas tree. Whether they liked their gift or not, whether they celebrated with you or not, whether they had it or not. Right now, you got one cousin that can't stand you that's in your house right now. Ooh, 3,000 people under the sound of my voice in this Saturday morning. Right now, you done passed the peas like you used to do with a cousin that you know good and well can't stand you. You know good and well right there in your living room on your floor is a cousin that talked about you 269 days of the year with 364 of them left. Right now, you got somebody. Okay, y'all ain't gonna do this to me today because hold on. Right now, you got your good grandkids looking at you snarling, saying, I really don't like her, but I gotta like her because she nana. Y'all stop playing. I'm gonna be your voice because I'm good. Your son don't like you. Hold on, wait a minute. This is not me and Fred's segment of the message because we love our mama. Hold on before you spread a rumor. We got this. Right now, you got a son that don't like you, but because the kids want to see you, he done sit around your table. Your daughter, oh, Polly, she should have just stayed on home. Should have dragging that toxicity in your house. Someone said, my God, you preaching. I got you. Remember, they can't listen, man. And so why am I saying this? 3,000 people under the sound of my voice. Someone said, you are in my house. In fact, somebody slammed your door saying, I ain't never coming back. That's all right. That's good. But put my piece of ham back in the refrigerator. Right now, you got a whole bunch of people in your house. And y'all was about to turn over tables. Nana stood up and did like that lady from Soul Food and said, hold on, we're family. You see this fist? If you pull it together, you can pack a mighty blow. But suppose I told you, someone said, oh, Jesus, you teach it, that Jesus had a multitude of people following him. He had the 72 and went down to the 12 and then went down to the 3. Someone is crying. I'm going to need you to cry with faith, but hold on, 3,100 people, I'm going somewhere. Hold on. Someone said, teach there. There's several who can't stand me. Now watch this. We're going somewhere. And someone just tagged someone. Be careful. So watch this. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because they did not realize who these 12 were connected to. I don't know why you like her. I don't know why we got to come to her house. She always trying to show off. Hold on, wait a minute. I don't even like her potato salad. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. We was all there yesterday. I don't even care for her house. Why we got to go over there anyway? You ain't doing nothing. You don't like her, but you still show up at her house. You don't like him, but you still show up anyway. Now, I've got to say this because I've got to go deeper on handling the mishandle because, see, the people that was around Jesus, the 12 of them, might I add. See, good people that you need to have around you, they know who you are. But they can also follow the instructions. They can follow the instructions because they understand whose you are. They can follow the instructions because they realize the anointing dwells here. They can follow the instructions and see it. Can you please bring the silver? Why we always got to bring something? See, they come to your house and they don't bring nothing. They don't bring nothing but the pain. See, they want to do that. They want to come and see what you're doing because they're not connected to you. They want to see where you're going and who you're connected to because they lost the right to talk to you. So they going to come with the family anyway. Hold on. Someone said, why didn't I hear this? Well, Tanya, keeping it classy. Hey, what I got you. They in your house now because they're taking inventory of you. But wait a minute. If they were smart, they're fall in line too because they said, you don't know who this is we walking with? See, people who are in your circle, they know who you are, but they handle you like they do. Watch this. Because the disciples said, listen here. Watch this. Jesus gave them the instructions. Someone said, I'm tagging everybody in this. Keisha Levette, I got you, girl. I got you. Follow the Pastor in the Car Chronicles moment. You need to be a part of it because this click, tag, and share is just changing the world. And so they realized, see, 72 got down to 12, and the 12 understood there is purpose why we connected. There's purpose why we're following you. There is a purpose and a reason, and I'm going to get mine. Watch this. And so Jesus said, what you going to do is there's going to be a donkey tied to a tree. Go get them and bring them to me. If they ask you why, tell them I sent you. And so I've got to say there's power in you, who you connected to. That's why they can't stand you. Why you associate with her. Why you speak to her. Because I understand that I ain't foolish because that child can get a breakthrough. That woman that you don't like can. People are so. Okay, internet is doing laps. See, they mishandled you, and they did it because they did not understand you. There are people that God says, I got people connected to you because they don't realize when they get, you get too. And they don't like it because they lost the right to speak to you. So what they do, they talk about you. They're around your table talking about your birthday, in your house talking about your stuff and child. They're around your table, act like, you know the joke ain't funny. They just don't like you anyway. They don't nasty smirk. Go keep your smile, child, because my future's so bright, you're going to have to need shades. Wait a minute. Someone said that part right there. And so now the 72 is now down to a mere 12 because folks that used to rock with you don't rock with you no more. It's okay. Have a seat. Let me pull it up for you. You want sweet potato pie, you want crabs, or you want... So understand, go ahead and eat the food because I'm going to set a table before you right now because, in fact, yesterday, emphatically, you did set a table before some good old enemies called friends and family. See, it's the power in the connect. And so now what Jesus said, he says, now, what I want you to do is follow my instructions. Watch this. Did you realize that God gave them the instructions because he realized the people that really is in my corner, the people that really got my back, understand who I am and they can follow through. See, people that's connected to you know how to follow through. So if you say, bring the sweet potato pie, help me handle the mishandle. Now watch this. And so now this is what happened. I don't understand why we always got to go to their house. Well, we ain't going to yours. I don't understand why y'all like her. Why you always going to her house? Why, yeah. See, blood is thicker than water. Okay, water run through the cracks all the time. I need something that's going to stick to my bones. Someone said, come on here, Wanda Briscoe, I got you. Some of your family members is trifling. They so trifling. Why do you think Jesus handled them like this? He started off with 72, went down to the 12, and then got down to a mere 3. Follow Jesus. If you're going to follow him, follow him. And just because they're your family members don't mean that you got to invite them to your house. But they coming anyway. So what they do is they use the kids to say, we coming to your house. They use the cousin, once removed cousin, to have an excuse to come and sit around your house, hear what everything is going on, what folks is talking about to talk to you. Hold on. Some shit. You all up in, go on and cry, baby. Jail, go and cry. Some of the greatest heartbreak can come from those in your family member. Merry Christmas, might I add. Child, please, go on and rewrap that gift because you don't want it anyway. You're going to wrap it up and give it to somebody else. Tea time. 3,500 people under the sound of my voice. Lord, help me handle. They mishandle you, and they mishandle Jesus too. So what he did, he's handled them accordingly. Now let me speak to the ones that mishandled you for a moment. May I add that? Hold on, go on and tag a minute. I got your back. Tag a minute. Why are y'all crying like this morning? You supposed to be getting the greens, beans, potatoes, and ham and turkey and having that for Thanksgiving. Because most of y'all ain't bring nothing no-how yesterday. You just, and it's okay if you ain't have, we understand. But I'm talking about the person that ain't bring nothing because they think you already got. The person that, well, I ain't bringing nothing to her house. Well, what you come there for? You just come to talk. Well, let's give them something to talk about. I'm going to teach you and I'm going to tell you how God blessed me in the pandemic. And while you was talking about me, God blessed the people that was in my corner too. Someone said, you're speaking the truth. So what Jesus said, he says, I'm going to give the ones that stick closer than a brother an assignment. How do you handle the mishandle? Give them an assignment. Someone said, talk about it, miss y'all. How do you give them an assignment? What's the next holiday? Y'all, some of y'all cooking booty noodles this weekend. Some of y'all, the whole hog from the rooter to the tutor to the butt. And whatever it is, it's 3,500 people. The people that's around you that like you, give them a task. See, understand that Jesus said it was the 72, but it was the 12 that I can give a task. It's the one that's going to stick close and they understand who I am. And so I'm going to ask you to bring the potato salad. I'm going to ask you, would you please? And so during the pandemic, a lot of stuff happened. The people you thought was your family, your friend, you gave them a task and they couldn't follow through. Ooh, tea time. My Lord, this is good to me. See, the people that like you understand the task. Auntie Mary, listen here. Girl, I am honored. Shativa McDonald's, I'm honored. I'm just a servant from Brooklyn. God brushed off and said I could use her. And so give them a task. Go ahead and give them a task. Say, Eddie, what's up? Hurry up and get back here. Hey, my Memphis family. How y'all doing? Hey, Eddie and your family. And so God has said, the people that you call family, the ones that rock with you, give them a task. Because Jesus realized, he said, these are the ones that did not mishandle me. But wait a minute, hold on. I'm going to give them a task. Watch this. Jesus gave them a task and they followed through. And because they was connected to God, the strangers follow through too. And most people don't understand. People watching how people handle you. That's why you got to be careful, because if you are with people that mishandle you, the people that want to handle you right will look at your surroundings, your family, your friends, and those close ones and say, I want to see how they handling them. Hold on. I want to see how they handle the person that they're connected to. I want to see they at your house now. We all Merry Christmas. Alicia Reed, she said, you truly speaking to me. True. Go around your table right now, because y'all gonna eat before they go home. Ain't nobody got nothing to do with Saturday. And the same people that was around your table for Christmas and playing spades and cheating, because you know you got some cheating spade players. Them same people you got sleeping in your house, in your floor, knocking on the door saying we're going to use the bathroom. I know it's 6 feet social distancing. I get all that. But somebody having a holiday function. Somebody said, ooh. And you know you almost got into a fight because I heard you said what you said. Well, so what? I lost my job. It was rocking up in y'all's house yesterday. Someone says, speak, realist woman of God. You know good where they sat at your table. They ain't like nobody around it. They just ain't had nowhere to go. Oh, this tea. Listen here. Dorothea Epps, bless you. Watch the number 3,500 people at the sound of my voice. Watch the number, watch the spelling of the name. And I go live from this page, and this is the only page for me. Watch this. They're looking to see how people handle you. They're looking to see why. Why don't you rock with her? It's because God chose me, possibly to save the family. God chose me for this individual you don't like, especially if you connected someone that don't like your spouse. You don't like us because God chose us for such a time as this. And you're scratching your head saying, how the hell do they get blessed? And they just as bad as anybody else. But what you don't understand is God has the ability to see my heart when you judged it. See, God saw me during the pandemic not have, but yet I sold anyway. God saw me during this pandemic where I didn't have, but yet and still I was still in the face of Jesus. God saw it all. And so because God saw me, he rewarded me for my obedience. And so now you got something to say. Sit down and eat that food. And so the people are now watching because they want to see how people handled you because they are guilty of mishandling you. And so I'm going to treat you the way Jesus treated his disciples. He said, now that I've given them a task and they follow through of the task because they were faithful. He that remains faithful over the few things, God says, now what I've got to do, I've got to make them ruler over many. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, because you're about to see God if you have not seen God. Do something that you thought was undoable. Fix something that you thought was unfixable. You saw God do something mighty in my life because you judged me, dog, and you did not have the ability to see my heart. And so sit down and dine, because God already told me he gonna prepare a table in the presence of my enemy. Merry Christmas. Can you please pass the jelly? And so that's what happened to you. They sitting around looking at you snarling like, oh, she's still here? Oh, she's still here? Yes, I am still here. And so now the people that handled Jesus appropriately was the 12. Watch this. And so the people who looked at how Jesus' close-knit family and friends handled him, they said, well, they're blessed, and so I'm going to get blessed too. Watch this. But something happened here. Hold on. It went down to 3. It did. See, y'all not paying attention because the Bible said that Judas was. Watch this. Judas was the 7th disciple. That prophetic number, there we go. Michelle, 17. Do it now, please. Do it now. The 7th disciple, Michelle, do it now. The 7th disciple was that one hater that looked like a family member, that talked like a family member, that hugged like a family member, that kissed you like a family member, that looked like a duck and quacked like a duck, but it wasn't a duck at all. See, in your circle of people that mishandled you are people that look like family. They look like friends. They look like loved ones. And why would Jesus still rock with them? Hold on, don't cry yet. Because Jesus said in this season, I need you to rock with them because even too, they have a purpose. And Jesus says all around you is folks that act like they like you, but no, sugar. They got a purpose. They got a purpose to take you higher because you need a footstool called family. You need a footstool to call themselves friends. Someone said, come on here and there, prophet. You need a footstool that looks like everybody that's associated with you. They look just like they're supposed to look because God said the wheat and the tare, they shall grow together. And in the end, he said, I'm going to separate them because I know the heart of man. They ain't no family member at all. They really ain't your friend. They have a position, 3,006 people, that they've got to betray you. They have to do this. You don't know that. You have not been following. They have to betray you because there is no way for them to get footstools unless they kick your back in. They got to kick your back in so you could stand on theirs. Ruth Anthony, hear me. I've got to say this because prophetically you went up the timeline, and I've got to say this to you. I've got to say this, and I'm going to put it in your inbox, but I'm going to tell you, get ready for the betrayal. Now, I'm going to do this because you don't understand. Well, maybe you do. The betrayal that you get ready to see, Ruth Anthony, yes, is that of your kin. But I've got to tell you in your inbox, your betrayal is going to hurt you, sugar. But I'm going to pray for you and the twins. You are getting ready to experience the ultimate betrayal. Watch this. You don't like the words that are coming out of my mouth as a prophet of the living God, but I am going to do this. And Ruth Anthony, you have to watch me. You have to hear me. You see this? This is one of the wedding bands that my husband put on my head. I'll put the rest in your inbox. You have to get ready for the ultimate betrayal, some of you, because they done already sat around your table and told you that you have a nice spread. See, Jesus had a purpose for Judas. And there was a purpose for everything that was connected to him. And so there is power in their purpose to betray you. Because God says, I've got to take you higher. Watch this. He said, and watch today. They're going to reveal themselves to you. Watch this. The Bible said that even Judas took a cloak and put it down because he had to camouflage himself. See, people camouflage themselves to get close to you, but they don't realize it causes them more harm than your good. See, people will cloak and camouflage themselves as family and friends because they're trying to see, they're trying to hear, they're trying to know. But God says they don't know who you are and whose you are. Hard times reveal good friends and family, don't it? Okay. The Bible says that he outed himself. And unfortunately, he hung himself. See, that's why I said, let them come. Because if you give a monkey enough rope, eventually he hang himself. And so now they got to sit before the family and tell the truth. Look about shit. Now they've got to sit before friends and say, I lied. Yeah, now they got to sit before people that was looking at them all year. And they just looking at them saying, poor little ting ting, you sitting here around all of us just a liar. And God said, I got them before you as a whole mess of truth because they ain't having enough audacity to know whose you are. Living that lie. See, they really don't know because if they knew, they would have treated you better. Jesus' beautiful disciple got down to 11. Then it got down where he took inventory. Watch this. And he said, Peter, James, and John. Someone said, every time I click my button, she going to tell you the truth. Octavia, that's what it is, baby. Octavia, that's what it is. Jesus decided, nah, it's time for me to clean up this circle even the more. Some of them hurt themselves. Some of them just died off. And some of them died. But do you know, the 3 of them stayed. They stayed through hard times. They even stayed being fearful. They still was a friend. Jesus understood his friends. See, discernment is key. Handle them the way Jesus handled them. Watch this. Are you saying that Jesus understood that even though people didn't like him, he rocked with them anyway? No. What he did is he understood the purpose why they were there. See, you got to understand that there's some family members and some friends and some loved ones that are connected to you and they don't like you. 12 million people still counting. They just don't like you. They don't like you, but there's a reason they're there. They're there because they're not foolish. They know that this person has a connection that at one point I need. Well, forgive them because you know why they're in your space. Jesus said, you ain't going to have to do nothing. They going to reveal why they there. And while they there, they going to take you where you're supposed to go. If it had not been for Judas, who was all on Jesus' side, where will we all be? See, the Judas pushed Jesus. The Judas that we know stuck his hand and ate the pie, child. He ate a good old piece of bread. The Judas took his bread and dipped it in the, yeah, he did. He cut, watch this, y'all. It was the Last Supper, and that is their Last Supper. 2020, child, reveal why they in your space. And Judas pushed Jesus to the destiny. That's why God says, I ain't gonna do nothing. He gonna out himself. You ain't gonna have to do nothing. Follow the commandment. They gonna hang themselves. Someone said, woman of God, you teach it. You ain't gotta like me. Sit down and eat that food, because you ain't gonna be here this time. No way, because God about to expose you, and he did expose you. Must have been very hard to sit at the dinner table, passing the pie, living a lie. It must have, hold on, here's something. I'm gonna help you. But God said, I've got to do this because they ain't know who you were. They ain't know who you was. I said, come on, sis. Jesus said, now, Peter, James, and John, I got something to do, and you understand my purpose. So, Lord, teach me how to handle the mishandle. What is the mishandle? The mishandle are the family members that did not handle you right throughout the year, but now you've got to sit at the table. The mishandle with the people that you were once in relationships with, and you're no longer in relationships with them, and now they are now on Facebook trying to kick your back in because there was some trifling Negroes. The mishandle may be your family members that you call siblings. The mishandle may be the family members that you call brothers and sisters. Why are y'all crying like this? Y'all better cry, but cry with faith, honey, because you're about to walk into something great. And the ones that mishandle you or wish they would have handled you right. The mishandle may be those that you once called your loved ones, and you have children, and now they are knocking on the door, maybe with a few gifts, with the children saying, mommy already bought us that, or daddy already got that. So you're trying to make up for lost time or something you did. The mishandle may be that phone call that you got right now that don't come over here. You can get, they will, your Christmas is next week. This is my Christmas because y'all just had a divorce. Thank God that my children are older. Your mishandling, hold on, and the person that mishandled you may be at the table saying, I just want to gnaw my foot off. I don't even want to be here, but these are my children. The mishandle, y'all crying? I didn't mean to make you cry, but God said, I will break your heart to save your life. The mishandling, some of y'all check your account on Tuesday because they I made somebody mad. I like when this happened because y'all, now I done told y'all, now the folks on here, now listen to me. Now I done told y'all, now y'all, see, everybody has part of Car Chronicles is laughing now. Someone said, we back, baby. See, y'all laughing. See, everybody, now y'all done logged on back on here. Now, everybody that's part of the Car Chronicles movement, everybody go ahead and laugh. See, people are laughing. People that's really connected to the Car Chronicles movement are laughing because we know we done made somebody mad. Look, turn out. She said, you sure did. See, I told y'all to tag people. I told y'all to let, someone said fire. There it is. See, we done made folks mad. See, Call Christ. I told you every time you click my button. Someone said I'm checking my account on Tuesday. Well, go ahead, Michelle. Go ahead, y'all. See, y'all done made folks mad. I told y'all. Someone said I got this. People are laughing because we already know. I told y'all I'm going to speak for y'all. Yeah, Mother CC Big Man. I said I'm going to speak for y'all. And because we got 2,000 people on here, y'all done made folks mad. Now, I done told y'all that 2,000 people under the sound of my voice. Get y'all just, bam, just go ahead and give some emoji laughs. Because I told y'all to tag the people. Y'all done made the people mad. I'm just here as a voice. I'm a mouthpiece of the living. Merry Christmas again. I'm a mouthpiece of the living God. They don't like it. I only say what he tell me what to say. Cheryl Walker said, yep, you was in the vein. Y'all done made these folks mad. You done stepped on some toes. In the great words of my old bishop, Bishop Huey L. Rogers from Bible Way Temple at 261 Rochester Avenue, y'all done stepped on the toes. He said, well, you never should have had him in the aisle. A hit dog, a holler every time. And since we don't know what it is, I'm going to say, it's okay. It's okay. You ain't got to get mad. All you got to do is just do better. You ain't got to report it and report my pay. Just do better. Just do better. Just do better. I am here as a mouthpiece for God, but a voice for the people. And you got mad, but it's all right. Because I'm going to be here Monday. We're going to do coupling on Monday, but I'm going to always be right here until God tell me otherwise. And in fact, even if I ain't here, me and my husband got a church. We got a church. So if you don't hear us today, come to the church. Because you cannot silence a mouthpiece that God has ordained for the nation. And so they mad. Oh, they done got mad. 3,000 people on the sound of my voice. Y'all done made folks mad. Someone said, I was wanting to see when that check hit my account. My mother-in-law said, okay, folks done got mad and wanted to mess up your life. That's my mother-in-law talking right there. Mother Dell. That's Fred Mama. Tony, what's going on? Thank you, Tony. You're beautiful too. And see, y'all done made the folks mad. I told you, I said, tag them and let me be your voice. And you did. So guess who had to pay the price? Me. Okay? Kendra said, okay, what did I miss? You missed it, girl. You missed it. But I'm saying those that mishandled you, they've got to pay for that. Whether they like it or not, you've got to pay for mishandling me. You've got to pay for mishandling the 3,100 and something odd people. And now the 2,800 that was on here. You've got to pay for mishandling them. You have to pay for that. Because the Bible said, whatsoever a man that sow, that shall he reap. And unfortunately, you got to reap that. And God said, even though the disciples were there, he said, they did not handle me right. And so because they did not handle me right, it didn't disrupt my assignment. Sometimes you even got people that hate you and they can't stand you. Did you know that they are part of the assignment of your life? God says, while they mishandle you, I'm going to strengthen you for the task. He said that means no weapon formed against you shall prosper. And every tongue that rises up against you in judgment shall be condemned. He says, while they mishandle you, I'm going to strengthen you for the task. There you go. He said, while they mishandle you, I'm going to strengthen you for the task. That means they may talk, but it ain't going to be enough. It's going to be of non-effect. That means they going to form the weapon, but it's not going to prosper. He said, because even Judas had an assignment to mishandle me. I'm going to say this. Judas had an assignment to mishandle the greatest creator that ever walked. I'm going to say that again. Judas had an assignment to mishandle Christ. Your haters called family, friends, and loved ones, they have an assignment to mishandle you. 3,000 people under the sound of my voice. They have been ordained to mishandle you. Why would God allow someone to mishandle you? For two reasons. So that this assignment on your life could be fulfilled, because footstools are only made through enemies. I'm going to say it again. Footstools are only made through enemies. He said, I'll make your enemy your footstool. They're part of the assignment. He said, what I've got to do, I've got to let you get the strength so I can formulate them as the footstool. The same individual that stabbed you in your back, you about to walk on theirs. Watch this. They about to lose their job. Get this there. You don't understand that God said they mishandle you. Give me what I need to handle the mishandle. That means I've got to endure this like a good soldier until God has his way. And you don't understand. 3,100 people cut the biggest piece of pie today. Kendra Sherman said, wow. Oh, sure. People that mishandled you, you better not bring that woman over my house. I'm going to say it again. I got the text message. I got a text message. Oh, my phone was going off yesterday. I got a text message from a woman whose husband had an affair on her. And he was seeing the neighbor across the hall. She could look out of her window and see him going inside her neighbor's house. And she said, girl, she said, I'm good. She said, I got a new boo and we are happy. God took my mourning and he turned it into dance. I'm dancing now. And guess what happened to him? It ain't in so well. See, the person that mishandled you, they can't even look at you right now because now they got to eat their words. The person that mishandled you, they looking at you and it's like hot coals on their head. You're in a better position than they are and they're saying, oh my God. mishandled you. 3,300 people under the sound of my voice. The person that mishandled you, they about to see God do some stuff. That's why handle them accordingly. Handle them accordingly. Peace your peace. You know good well when they ring your phone, it's going to be about it. Somebody rung my phone with some buffoonery. You know what I did? I took my phone, put it on mute, and I put it on the side. And then when they was done, I was like, you finished? Oh, I'm sorry that happened. God bless you. Click. Back to what I was doing. And you got to know how to piece your piece. Handle it. I don't rock with you. You don't rock with us no more. No. Because what's around me is good because they understand the purpose. People who handle you right understand your purpose. But even people that handle you wrong, they have a purpose. People who handle you right understand your purpose. People who handle you wrong, they are part of the reason why you are walking in your purpose. That means God says everybody that's connected to you now has a part to play. God, teach me how to handle the mishandle. They about to eat their words. There are people right now that mishandled you. People, I know somebody just reported me and got me shut off because they ain't like the words that were coming out of my mouth. Well, it's okay. I got a whole church. Let me tell you something. Bless the block. Bless the block. I bless the block button. The block button is ordained from God. May the double anointing of God fall on your block button today. Here, eat the pie. Go, you ain't there. God speak to me again. That's all right because you're going to hear it anyway because we family. Family. And the great words of Shrek from Disney. Family. We family because you don't like me, but you're going to be connected with her just so you can see what's going on in my life. Family. Family is a piece of work. Anyway, I'm going to eat my pie. I'm going to wake up my husband. I think we're going to go try to see one woman. And wake up these kids, walk this dog, call my mother-in-law back. Lord, teach me how to handle the mishandle. The mishandling that you had, whether it was 2020 or the entire year that you have been connected to your family. God said, watch and see what I do. Because they don't understand whose you are. Never mind who you are. There are people that don't like you in your family and they got more than you do. You barely had a holiday. You barely had a holiday and they don't like you. I know that's right, Mom. I'm going to bring you your pie. They don't like you. Why do they don't like me? And they got more than I got. Because they see there's purpose in you that they wish they had too. There's purpose in you that they wish they had too. 3,700 people under the sound of my voice. God said they don't like you because of your purpose. It's sweet potato. They don't like you because you got purpose. There is a reason why God has you here. Did y'all see that movie Soul? Y'all need to go ahead and watch it. Everybody got a purpose. You now coming into the why. The purpose is why you are here. And they don't like it because they say, if you ever discover why you are here, you going to override me and you might look greater than me. And God said in 2020, you don't understand. I tilled the land on purpose for your purpose. And y'all don't get this. God said there is so many things that happen. Okay, y'all gonna cry. Hold on now. God says your family and friends mishandled you because they got wind of your purpose. They got wind of it. 3,700 people could tag and share. They got wind of who you are. This pandemic was supposed to take you out and you still smiling. You still here. Just like that little lady on the color purple. I may be black. I may not be attractive, but I'm still here. And God said, there's a reason why you still here. You've got purpose. And so you mishandled me because you were threatened by my purpose. And so you were threatened on purpose because Judas understood there is purpose in this person I call friend. There is purpose in this person that I call family. And God says, they don't even understand whose you are. You watching it with your grandkids? Hi, Michelle Wilson. I got faith in all your grandkids. Hi, Pastor Jameliah. Just call me MJ or Auntie MJ. How you doing? Y'all's uncle is Pastor Fred D. Gooden III. 3,800 people under the sound of my voice. Your children have purpose. Your children have purpose, or the father would have treated them different. Your children have purpose, or the mother would have treated them purpose. And you got to understand, you better tell them kids, you are great. You are a good mother. You are a good father. You got purpose. And they hurt you on purpose because of your purpose. You got purpose, baby. Grandbabies, you got purpose. Nana ain't tell you that, and Grandpapa ain't tell you that, but I'm going to tell you, you got purpose. People with purpose, people try to hurt on purpose because of that. And you don't even understand. Jesus had purpose. And the people knew it because they said, look at how people are handling this man. They threw down their cloak. The people that had cloak follow the leaders. So it means people that's connected to you are leaders too. That's because they understand your purpose. Come on now. They threw down their cloak and they watched them. They said, oh, shoot, do what they doing. They do what they doing. And they threw them down. The people said, wait, hold on. I ain't got. But I'm going to pull these branches down because something happening and I need to be a part of it because the people that were connected to Jesus understood his purpose. Even the haters understood it because Jesus understood that Judas threw down his cloak too. He understood the purpose. Isaac Luttrell, Rufus said, you got purpose. They hurt you on purpose to break your purpose. I can't stand people who are doing, the Bible is a wonderful thing. But let me tell you about statistical studies as well. Statistical studies says that during the holiday season, suicide is on an all-time high. And my husband and I we were getting ourselves together, and there was this demonic song that came on. And the demonic song was, what do the lonely do on Christmas? And we was cooking and Fred was seasoning the steaks and Dylan looked and what? And Michelle said, shoot, I ain't lonely. And because Michelle's single, she gonna get a husband one day too. Prophetically, I'm speaking it for her and I'm speaking it for Keisha and I'm speaking for Laura Renee. Congratulations for everybody that got rings. Watch this. And my husband said, what kind of demonic song is that? And she, what do the lonely do on Christmas? And some of you under the sound of my voice, that is your song. Nothing. You had fun. God did not forget your purpose because of a holiday. You happen to be sitting around or going to somebody's house by yourself. He could be preparing your purpose. Did you know that unfortunately, someone said they blocked you? Well, tell me. It's okay. I love them anyway. Did you know that there is somebody right now, whether you like it or not, sitting around the family's table, opening up gifts that it may not be there anymore, that say, I know it's the New Year's, but I can't go another year with you. And the next year, they could break up on purpose for your purpose. You don't like it. This is reality. Remember, my husband, Fred, now we are realists. We passive, but we realists. And 4,000 people who are under the sound of my voice, someone gonna break up on purpose for your purpose. Now, you may not like how they got there, but anyway, you bless them, Lord. I'll be satisfied. I know for me, I thank God for that purpose. And God said, he said, they don't understand. They've got to ask me to help them handle the mishandle. Someone said, you tell the truth. Lord, help me to handle my cousin right. Because she part of my purpose. And now you done had some of y'all right now said, now you done had your name in my mouth a little too long. Keep your name out my mouth. You better keep my name out your mouth. You know you did it. You took a good fork. The good fork. John said, yeah, you took that good fork. Now, let me tell you something. Keep your name out my mouth. No, you want their name in your mouth. Because God says, because they mishandled you, they're about to eat their words. So keep on talking. 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 Because God said, it's that words that they're going to eat because they mishandled you. 4,000 people under the sound of my voice. Go ahead and give them your good dish rag. Go on and give them the good towel. Give them the big old piece of pie. Go ahead, because y'all know y'all going to celebrate this Sunday. I hope you come visit my church, me and Fred's church, if you're in the North Carolina area. And God said, they mishandled you. I'm going to give you what you need while they mishandle you because there's a purpose in it all. 4,000 people under the sound of my prophetic voice. God said, because they mishandled you, you about to see what God said. Because God said, what I've got to do, I got to give you strength in them mishandling you so they could see the purpose of why I allowed it. Judas mishandled Jesus for a purpose. 4,000 people under the sound of my prophetic voice. Watch God. 17 and some 7. I promise you, you gonna see it. They gonna eat their words, and they sitting around your table right now. They done open up. They even bought you a gift. They don't like you, but it was the right thing to do. Someone said, now I see why we got cut off. I told you to tag your family and your friends, and you did it. And so I paid a price, because every king gets his head cut off eventually, except for the Christ. Well, they tried, but he submitted unto death on purpose. For our purpose. I gotta go. Bye.